Hey everyone, we are back with another Uno Tech Bite, and this time we're looking through the chef's recipe book, and we're going to be looking at this one here, navigating between input controls using the keyboard, right? So there's not always a clear-cut way to determine which text box or which password box or which other control should be gaining focus when you want to leave focus from your current control, right? So if you're in a login form, say, or in a registration page that you see here, you want to move from username to email to password as you hit the enter key, right? And so the way we're actually achieving this in Chefs is using some really cool attached properties that we have in the Uno toolkit. And so that is all documented here in the input extensions attached properties. And the ones we're really going to be focusing on are the autofocus next element attached property that you can then give it the control that you want the focus to move to when you hit enter on your current control, right? And so enough talking, we could look at the code and see how this actually works. And so what we're looking at right here is the registration page for Uno Chefs. And this is what it looks like, basically running on desktop. And this is what it looks like running on mobile, right? And so we have username, we have email, and we have password. And this is a simple case where we're just having, the focus is moving vertically down the list. But this is very useful for things where you have complex forms. Maybe you want the focus to move to the right and then wrap over and move to the left on the lower element as you go. So it's very good for all these scenarios. But if we were to look at this right now, so our username text box is here. This is where we'll have our initial focus. And we have that input extension set here for the autofocus for the next element should be the registration email element. Now, this is actually the X name of the next text box down the list, right? And same idea, the registration email text box element name binding for its autofocus next element is registration password. So the password box X name here. And that's basically all else we're going to need to drive this. And so we could just look at that in action right now. So you can't see me on the keyboard, but as I'm typing, I hit the enter key here. I hit the enter key again, and we're moving down the list of our focused elements. And same idea for mobile. So I can type in here on my software keyboard, and hitting enter on the software keyboard here will move it over, and we'll move the focus down again to the password box. And so that's it. That's all you need to be able to move your focus from element to element using the input extensions from Uno Toolkit. So check out this page, check out Chefs on this registration page. Also check out the login page where we are using these attached properties as well. And let us know what you think. So I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you in the next one.